wasn't told to. Welcome back to another episode of Triple SR, everybody. Today's topic is going to be NFL Free Agency Part 2. Does Stefon Diggs still got it? Roll the intro.
All right, guys, so welcome back to another episode of Triple SL. I'm your host, Nick Caligieri.
I'm Ethan.
Michael.
All right, so we'll start off with Stefon Diggs because that's probably one of the more notable things that have happened over the past week. So Stefon Diggs has signed with the Patriots.
3 years, $69 million.
That is pretty expensive.
But, you know, the thing is, they can get out after 1 year. So if they don't like him, they can cut him off the team completely.
That's true, but it's still very expensive for someone who's over 30 and just came off a torn ACL.
Overpaid.
I think
100%.
I think
he's not as good as we think he is.
You know, see, these guys are Bills fans. They had to.
You've experienced
they had to experience the Stefon Diggs
drama.
how he was. Yeah, he's on a new team, good QB. We'll see how he does this year.
Dude,
Well, the problem is, even if Diggs has the upside, will he keep his mouth shut?
He should because there's not really.
He's always been that. His whole entire career, he's always been this.
With a second-year quarterback?
The wide receiver room is pretty much empty for the Patriots.
Yeah, you got Matt
see how he is.
Collins.
We'll
You
see how he
got
does
Collins
with
and
the
Stefon Diggs.
We'll see how he does with a developing quarterback in Drake May. Drake May is kind of still a question mark.
The Patriots have had the best free agency out of every single team this year, for sure.
100%. You guys have a lot of money to do stuff with.
Exactly.
But you guys draft at
We have a top 5 pick, so I mean we can make our team better with the draft pick.
You probably
Could have had the first overall pick, couldn't you have?
We wanted to beat the Bills, you know.
I see. We wanted to lose.
That doesn't show your text that you sent to me when that game was happening. But anyways, let's talk more about some potential trade rumors. Let's talk about Tyreek Hill because apparently at first he wanted out of Miami, then it seemed like he wants to be there, but now it's looking like he doesn't want to be there anymore.
Want to be there.
On both sides, I don't know if the Dolphins want to be there.
I think he's starting to realize that the team's kind of going downhill pretty fast.
It's been going downhill. So
Yeah.
you had 2 on that team. He's not a franchise quarterback. He can't throw the ball.
They paid him all that money too. Like, bro can't throw 60.
I mean, they didn't have that much of a championship win to begin with, but any chance of it being open is closed now.
So if he goes to a team, what team do you think he would go to?
I just hope he doesn't go to either the Chiefs or the Patriots.
The Chiefs don't want him. They got that wide receiver. They got Xavier Worthy. They got everyone
I feel
back.
like
They're
Washington could do it.
They just got Debo though.
They don't need
Yeah,
him.
they're not
But-
paying him nothing though.
I mean,
But like,
they got Debo and McLaurin.
Maybe go to the Giants.
Imagine
or
Tyreek
something.
too. That'd be crazy.
you really need.
That's just a lot of money, and then you got to pay Jane Daniels in the future.
Maybe the Chargers.
Trying to go all in. You know?
I mean, you can give
Chargers
Justin
could do
Herbert a weapon though. But I don't think Herbert's
Glad
like a
McConkey.
franchise quarterback though.
Justin Herbert is
What?
definitely a franchise quarterback.
What?
Hot take.
What?
He's a friend.
I got you. I don't think
Bro.
he's good as. No, he's good, but I don't think he's good as other like that Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill wants to play with the best of the best. He doesn't want to play. He wants to play with Lamar, Patrick Mahomes, someone really, really good. Maybe Jalen Hurts too.
But you don't. So you think Jalen Hurts?
Jalen Hurts is a top 10
quarterback?
QB
I'm
in
not
the league.
saying.
He's definitely top 10 in the league.
Jalen Hurts?
No,
Justin Herbert.
I
Justin
think
Herbert.
I think they're
They both
like,
are in the
I'd
top
say there's
10.
only like 8 quarterbacks better than Herbert.
Yeah, there's not many.
Those
Even that's pushing it, in my opinion.
like it's Allen, Mahomes, Burrow, Lamar, Hurts, Daniels, Goff, and Stroud. I think are all better than Herbert.
You think Stroud's better than Herbert?
Yeah,
I-
he beat him in
he
the
had a
playoff
sophomore-
game.
he had a
I
sophomore
think
slump. He had a sophomore
Herbert,
slump.
Goff, and Stroud are all on that same
Yeah.
right below top tier level quarterback.
I mean, I think Stroud can have a comeback year, bro. I think he can have a bounce back.
we'll
He had a
see what he
sophomore
does.
slump.
He just lost his wide receiver 1.
Nico Collins didn't leave.
Stephon Diggs was the wide receiver 1 at the start of the
no,
season.
no.
Nico
wasn't.
Collins is
No.
the man there.
All right, well, Nico Collins got injured halfway through the season.
I
They somehow
said-
still won the playoff game.
Yeah, that's
Do the Patriots won a playoff game this year?
No, they didn't. But
Now well, moving on to Tyreek Hill. Let's talk about
Wait,
someone-
talk about Tyreek Hill. The Chargers brought up on him.
the Chargers.
They already dropped the court case on him.
We rated that.
Yeah, Debo did get traded for a graham cracker though. He didn't want. Yeah. That's it.
Did we
Thanks,
talk about
Caleb.
Debo in the last
Yeah,
episode?
we did.
Okay, so, but yeah, apparently, what was it Tyreek Hill with a domestic charge or something?
Yeah, he got allegedly, but the case got dropped yesterday. It was literally like a 2-day
Well, this
trial.
isn't the first time
nothing.
he's had these kind of charges in his career. I remember back in
He's had
2018.
multiple accusations, if you will.
That's why he was on the Chiefs.
But let's talk.
Waiting for the Tyreek Hill documentary to come out soon.
That'll be funny.
I'm not making one about
Behind the
it.
cheetah.
We're giving you ideas.
Sorry, Tyreek Hill.
We're giving you ideas, Netflix. Get on that. Anyways, this is recently.
Not
but
sponsored.
let's talk about T.J. Watt. Yesterday, he posted on the story him
I seen
posting with the
that.
deuces. What does
That's
this
crazy.
mean?
And he's the kind of guy to keep things more professional too. So I'm like, I feel like that's definitely
He's out of
getting a message
doesn't
from
wanna be there.
that from a person like him is
and he's
like,
going into the final year of his
major.
contract.
That's what I think. It's.
They might
it's
trade him away
interesting.
I mean, he's on a team that's
I think he's more interesting than Tyreek Hill in terms of a trade.
probably yeah.
Because getting T.J. Watt on a defense
Okay.
is completely.
Oh, yeah,
like,
it's game changing.
game
It's a home
changing.
wrecker.
But yeah, I think T.J. Watt sick of because Steelers are a team that just doesn't change year after year. It's the same thing. They just
But they still have a winning record every
No,
single
but
year.
why
Yeah.
would you? I don't get this. Okay. I don't get this.
Have you seen the statistics?
Yes, Mike
of
Tomlin's
T.J.
never-
Watt?
oh.
No, well, yeah, that one.
I
But
think-
of T.J. when T.J. Watt's not playing with the Steelers, to when he is, like the
No, it
win-loss
isn't.
I don't
ratio is.
I don't get this. Mike Tomlin's supposed to be such a defensive head coach, dude, and their defense it's good, but it's not as great as it should be, especially a defensive focused team.
I feel like
Like-
every year, I feel like they start off hot and then they like
And then it
burn
falls.
out. Yeah.
Completely falls off. Their fall off needs to be studied. If Aaron Rodgers doesn't work there, Aaron Rodgers to the Steelers also. My bad.
well,
Well,
get-
not
we'll
yet,
get to
not
that
yet.
later.
That never
We'll get to that-
happened.
We'll
Not
get
yet.
to that topic
But
later.
it will.
he could retire. He might retire.
No, he's not retiring.
It
He
says
is not
it's-
retiring.
He said it's unlikely that
He's
he
playing
retires.
one more year out. Because
Well,
why
we-
would you want to finish at that record?
Well, we still don't know what's gonna happen. Like
He's going to Pittsburgh.
I mean,
He's
he
doing that.
is most likely going to, but don't. It's not confirmed yet.
Imagine A-Rod goes to the Steelers and then they have their first losing season.
Oh, it's gonna happen.
I don't
That's
think
not
that would.
happening.
I don't think
I
that
don't
would
know.
happen.
They have DK Metcalf too. That's
I think
not
their
happening.
offense is too solid for.
You
Yeah.
don't know. It's
have
Aaron
a-
Rodgers though.
I feel like it would make sense for him to go there, even though
Can
I
we look
still.
at last year though?
Okay, that's just
You
The
brought
Jets
Garrett Wilson in.
organization is horrible.
that's just him getting old. I mean, the guy's like what, a 4-time MVP?
Yeah, but
He's literally
I
unprepared.
don't know why the Steelers want Aaron Rodgers. The Steelers are team most famous for dealing with. They've had dealt with cancers in the past. Le'Veon Bell, AB, Juju,
Elite ball
Claypool, George Pickens as of right now, and they added DK.
hurdles kicks a man.
And you're adding Aaron Rodgers, who is a locker room cancer, if we're being frank. I think he is.
Oh, 100%. I think if they don't play good this year and they don't get like deep in the playoffs, or if they have a losing record completely, I think he's out of there.
Who?
I think Mike Tomlin's out of there. I think he's gone.
Mike
I've been
Tomlin's
hearing
not
this for
getting
a while
fired.
though.
I
man.
think he's
Tom,
out of there.
But as a person who like, I pay
He
attention to
just
football.
signed a big contract though, didn't he, as a head coach?
Yeah, he did. So I don't, like
Yeah,
the Steelers
I
are
don't
famous
know.
for not firing coaches. They just conveniently expire.
Why
or
would they?
retire.
Why would they fire him? He keeps on having winning seasons.
Yeah, that's.
But if they have a
that's
losing season with
tough.
Aaron Rodgers this year, and you brought in all that talent too, something's wrong with that team. If that defense isn't top 5 in the league,
What was their
Something's been
defense
wrong
have
with
to
that
do?
team. Ask Urinating Tree. He's on YouTube.
what would you say?
Ask Urinating Tree. He's a big Steelers fan, and he's known that the Steelers struggles for years. Watch him on YouTube. Being serious. But what else can we talk about?
Talk about the Raiders for a second.
Oh yeah, let's talk about the
What?
Raiders.
Okay, you're in that division, right? You're in there with the Chargers, Denver, What
Chiefs.
is, and Chiefs. I don't think they're gonna beat out any of those teams. Why don't you just tank? I'm not saying, again, I don't think you're gonna tank completely, but like, you gotta make some moves, man. I don't think you're gonna beat any of those teams. And with that,
I think
Below
before
average
they do anything crazy like free agency wise, I think they have to hit on a draft first.
Yeah.
well, you brought Pete Carroll in now, also.
Carroll.
You got Max Crosby.
He is 72 years old.
But can we
Okay,
talk
still got it though. You
Can
never
we
know.
talk, can we talk about
I
the
saw a
overpaid?
clip. I seen a clip of him throwing on the run the other day.
Oh, Pete Carroll?
Pete Carroll, yeah.
Oh my God.
Can we talk about the overpaying Geno Smith?
Yeah, that was overpay completely.
How much did he get?
Wasn't it? It was like a 3-year
I think
contract.
it was like 2-year, $85 million.
year.
But why are just tank? You're not gonna be in those teams. You're gonna have at least a semi decent season. You're not gonna get that first pick.
Yeah, that's tough. They really, I feel bad for Brock Bowers, honestly.
Yeah.
Like,
Doesn't-
he's-
I
Feel
mean,
bad for Matt Crosby, bro. You're stuck in that
Well, that too.
organization.
It doesn't matter. I mean,
I don't know.
Brock-
They
He
got
paid. No,
they
he
got-
Bowers can
paid.
still. Bowers still like he cooked. He.
I know-
He
I
broke
know.
He broke the record of receptions for tight end,
But he did all of that for nothing. Almost.
and he still didn't win Rookie of the Year.
All right, so
Well, yeah, that.
I
too.
wonder why.
that's true.
Why do you think he didn't win Rookie of the Year?
Mr.
Jaden
Jaden
I wonder why.
Daniels.
Jaden-
I bet you if that Hail Mary didn't happen, he wouldn't have won it.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Ah,
Dude,
that's a
that
good
playoff
take.
Push was good.
That's
It
a
doesn't
good
matter.
take.
The playoff
It
push doesn't
wasn't
matter.
him. It was his team who fumbled the ball. Was it Jaden Daniels or the rest of the team? 3 times.
Pretty sure he had 2 interceptions in that game. Pretty
Either
sure.
way, it's a regular season MVP. It's not a playoffs MVP.
Yeah.
Anyways, as I was saying, let's move on to the another thing that happened while the last episode was Russell Wilson signing with the Giants.
Yeah. I don't.
Dude, their quarterback room. You have
Famous
Russell Wilson.
Jameis.
You have Mr. Unlimited. You have
Tommy DeVito, the most Italian quarterback the NFL has ever seen. So shout out to him.
Don't mess with his agent.
and then you had
Jameis Winston.
Jameis Winston.
Famous Jameis.
Like
What a
what a quarterback
Man.
group. Like that's gonna be so fun to watch this year.
They're
That
gonna be-
quarterback
it's
group.
gonna
They'll be
be-
trash, but they'll be fun trash.
It's gonna be fun to make trades in Madden with that team. That's for sure.
And
Having-
rebuild for a while.
Poor Malik Neighbors.
Yo, freaking.
That's gonna be that's gonna be a fun garbage team. Like I'm gonna
Uh
at least it'll be interesting to watch.
huh.
Mr. Unlimited.
Okay, I got an interesting talking point here. Joe Milton traded to the Cowboys.
What a
Now,
for the
I have
Cowboys,
a few like questions to ask here, but let's first talk about like who do we think won this trade between the Patriots and Cowboys. I personally think this is the best move the Cowboys have done in a while. And
The
that's
whole offseason.
it's
The whole
the last
offseason.
2 off seasons, maybe even 3, honestly.
That is true.
Like, I think they gave like a 5th round pick, and like they swapped other
Something
picks
like that.
around too.
I mean, the
and
thing-
obviously the Patriots couldn't keep him because they have Drake May.
Yeah.
So
The thing is, the Patriots like they had better offers, but they wanted Joe Milton to be happy where he went to.
yeah, it was a
so they
respect
went,
thing.
so
He reminds me of
Cowboys.
Cam Newton a lot. I'm not gonna lie.
The
I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, I don't
The
want.
way he plays.
I don't mean to start drama, but what does this mean for Dak Prescott?
I was about to get to that. It depends on how healthy he stays this season and just how
He's missed like
How
30 games
consistent.
his whole entire career. Like that's bad.
it is pretty. He's becoming. If you don't consider him injury prone, he's becoming injury prone.
I don't know. It's only been 2 seasons. Like
Now he missed with that leg injury. He had that thumb injury.
All right,
he
dude,
missed
he
half
like
the year.
completely
Then
tore
this
his
year-
leg open. That leg injury.
what
It
do you
was-
mean it wasn't that?
He got horsepower tackled, and his leg was like in 2 different sides.
Yeah,
I
it
like-
was
I like.
facing
Chubb,
a complete.
Remember that game?
All right, well, okay, well,
We're not going to talk about gruesome injuries.
Yeah.
But anyways, I like Dak as a quarterback. I think he's a really solid quarterback. But this is my take. I don't know why he signed that deal. I don't know why he didn't want to leave Dallas. I don't think they're going to win anything as long as Jerry Jones is the GM.
I think it's a bad move for
can't.
both sides. One, the Cowboys giving him that much money.
If Jerry Jones
And-
stayed out of the media, like he talks too much.
He needs to just be an owner, not a GM. But also going to Dak's side of it, like, does he really think that what they've been doing is gonna change?
I
And
don't think-
it just makes no sense.
Jerry Jones is getting.
And so much guaranteed money too. Like it's like look at the Deshaun Watson deal. Like
That
that
was-
didn't work out.
that's
so.
one of the worst. No, that's the worst trade of all time.
That might be one. Yeah, that's a top 5 worst trade of all time.
That's like a
know.
top 3.
Make the Russell Wilson trade look better, just in my.
Russell Wilson trade was fine. Oh, you mean the Broncos one?
At least Russ had some decency.
That second year he was with them,
At least
kinda
he
came back
played.
a little
That's
bit.
and at least the Broncos came back from that. They got Bo Nix, but
At least he
the Browns
played.
are not coming. The Browns have still not come back from.
They're
that.
gonna need another 2 years.
I need some rebuild.
At least.
Yeah.
In Bills news also.
So 16-year-old Tommy. Pardon me if I'm butchering this.
Tommy P. Tommy P.
Heresy
Parzamizo.
a Make-A-Wish Foundation honoree will announce the Buffalo Bills' first-round pick in the 2025 NFL Draft
That's actually-
as a part of a wish granted by the Bills and a Make-A-Wish Foundation. That is
pretty cool.
that's awesome. To hear.
Nice to
The
hear.
first round pick
first
is
round
all.
pick.
First round pick
That's
is
that's
actually
really
good.
cool.
Shout out to you, Tommy. I hope you
yeah.
killed in the draft.
Yeah,
Shout out to the GM, bro.
that's really nice for the Bills organization.
That's
Speaking-
been like under the radar, but like that has happened too.
Speaking of the draft, I think we gotta before we end the episode, I think we gotta do a little preview of the draft because it is in 2 weeks. We're on the corner.
Here we go, bro.
Yeah, we got the hot take show afterwards. Don't worry. Stick around for that. We'll have the hot
No,
take
leave
show.
after that, please. This
Yeah,
is gonna be horrible.
I had to go somewhere in fifth period. Like, we gotta wrap this up.
All right, who do you guys think is going to be taken first overall?
Cam Ward.
I
Cameron.
agreed. Cam Ward's gonna be
There's
the
been talks of
quarterback.
Shador Sanders potentially falling in the
That's
draft.
what I said that the last episode, and everyone hated on me.
I don't think Shador's that
Bro,
good.
you wanna know what his comparison was? What's his? Tyrod Taylor.
Tyrod Taylor. I was gonna say Tyrod.
Bro, he was a Bills legend. Why are you guys hating on him?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like
But Tyrod Taylor wasn't a franchise pick. It's like,
he's a Bills legend, but he's not an NFL legend. Like Shador Sanders, I think he'll be okay.
Shador
I think
Sanders
he'll
is
do
going
good, but
too.
I genuinely
What-
think he's a second round graded quarterback.
I think
in my
we have to.
opinion.
I think another big question is where in the world is Travis Hunter going to? I think he's the.
He's going number 4 to the Patriots.
I don't know. Giants. I don't know.
No, they need defense.
Giants
Yeah.
want Abdul.
The Brown. I don't know. The Browns and Giants are going to take quarterbacks. The
Brown-
Browns might take Travis.
Browns are gonna take Shador Sanders, bro. They can't deal with Deshaun Watson. Who's their QB? Who's their QB if they
Kenny
don't draft?
Pickett. I don't know.
Oh, okay. So we're just gonna trust
Imagine-
Kenny Pickett.
Imagine Abdul.
Well, I'm just
Imagine
going off-
Abdul Carter and Miles
I'm just
Garrett.
going off for projections because a lot of projections don't have the Browns taking a quarterback. Don't be surprised if they don't.
I agree. I don't
I
think
think
they
they
should go. I don't think they should go quarterback. Honestly, I think they're not ready for
I see
a
Travis
quarterback.
Hunter. That's all. Hot take
I don't
show.
think he makes it past New England. That's for sure.
Cam
Definitely
Ward
not.
is going to win the AFC South.
That's.
With CJ Stroud.
Name
and-
one wide receiver for him.
I don't know.
Exactly.
I just think it's going to happen.
First of all,
Unless they pull like
they got Calvin Ridley, but that's it.
Fine.
unless
I
they
don't-
unless they pull a
Even Caleb.
like a Houston
I think
when
Texans.
they trade up for another first round pick and
I think it will
I
Anderson.
just. I don't
Yeah,
know. I don't
so-
see
yeah.
anyone. I don't
They-
see the Titans beating the Texans. I think the Texans still.
Dude, the Titans don't have
I
any
st-
defense.
I,
I
still
mean-
believe until we see the Texans show signs of like regression in the regular season, it's the Texans. The Titans got to prove us otherwise.
All right, who's going third overall?
It just depends, really. Maybe
so
Abdul.
if we have Cam Ward going first and who do we think is going second?
Shador.
We,
I don't-
if we okay,
I think so.
say Shador goes second, then I think
then
I
they
think-
go with
I think the
Abdul.
Giants-
I
with
think
Travis
Abdul
Hunter.
Carter would go to the Giants.
Abdul Carter goes 3.
Well, I don't know. I think Travis Hunter is a player. If he's there, you take him. I think the Giants take that route. Take Travis.
That'd be interesting because it's not like they need corner and they need receiver and they only have Malik Neighbors, so it's like.
Okay, so moving on.
Number 4 overall, it's going to be New England.
It's Travis Hunter.
Hunter.
We have
Travis Hunter. 5th overall, who are we thinking?
Mason
Jacksonville.
I think I'm gonna take Mason. Michigan legend Mason Graham.
that would make sense.
Always have to Michigan, bro. Number 6 overall?
Who's number 6?
The Raiders.
Raiders. Ashton Genty would make the most sense.
Bro, Ashton Genty's he's not that good.
What?
Ashton-
I think he's the best. Well, okay. I think he's the best second prospect to like Saquon Barkley. I'm not gonna lie.
The best.
He's probably the second best.
Second best running back prospect since Saquon.
I don't know.
Name a
Bijan.
better running back since Saquon.
Bijan.
yeah.
Nah, I don't think Bijan was hyped up as much as Ashton is.
I think Bijan was hyped up more.
Really?
I do think-
Not my Heisman winner. Not my Heisman winner. I don't care.
You might be right,
I
but he
think-
was taken later on, and I could see
I
Ashton
think-
being taken with a top 10. Bijan was took like 11.
Who else was putting the numbers up this
Bijan
year?
was took 7.
Was he took 7?
He was took 7.
Falcons?
Yeah.
7 though,
Elite
really?
Lounge.
Okay.
No, I think Ashton Genty. I think he's a safe bet. Whoever team gets him, he's a safe
Yeah,
bet.
definitely. And whether team he goes to, he's
Bro,
gonna be a good
he's
player.
not
What
making it
O-line
past
is he
the
going to be blocked by?
Cowboys.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I think he's going to the Cowboys.
Who do you think Raiders take then?
Raiders might take. They could take the Arizona dude, McMillan.
Territorial McMillan? Okay.
I mean, I just see Gianti go to the Cowboys. I think, I don't know. It's really looking like he might go in the top 10. So, right?
I got a hot take. Welcome to the Michael Hot Take Show. Jackson Dart is gonna be a bust. He's gonna be just like Kenny Pickett. I'm telling you now. Rewatch this.
Do we
footage.
think he's even going to be taken? Like,
There's a lot of talks of either Jackson Dart or Jalen Milroe going in the first round. I don't know.
Okay,
Jalen Miller's not going to the first. The Steelers want Jalen Miller, but
that's
he's
tough.
good. He's a really athletic. He's really good. Like athletic wise, decision making, highly worse.
Well, that's why you develop him. But that's why he's probably like,
But if you sit behind Aaron Rodgers too, then
if they actually do the deal.
We'll see what this.
Second to fifth round. Any
I mean,
of
this
those
could be like
quarterbacks.
2022.
second, fifth round.
Second round to fifth round.
No,
It's
no,
like
I see him getting taken second.
But yeah, no,
second
that's
round?
what he meant. He meant like he's
like
gonna be
anywhere from the
taken.
second to fifth.
I don't
Because
see-
like
I don't see fifth, fourth.
once they start dropping, it's like
Nah, I don't see him going
I
fifth, fourth.
I'd like the second round, just free
I remember
picking.
when 2022 people had Malik Willis go in the first round. Like some even projected him going the second overall pick, and then he ended up falling to the third round.
that's what I mean. Yeah. Will Levis 2 years ago was projected to go first, and he fell to the second. So
So same thing with Drew Lock.
I honestly do think Jackson Dart.
Dude, Jackson Darts.
is he projected? Like, do we think he's the third best quarterback in the draft? Is that what like?
He might be top. Yeah, definitely.
Because
Might be
like
top
you got
third.
Cam Ward and
He's-
Shador, who are the two people talked about the most, and then who do we think?
I don't know why Shadur's talked about. Like he's not that good.
It's because of his name and on the media.
I mean,
His season
this
wasn't.
dude, he played at Colorado. They didn't
Yeah.
even make it. They didn't make it to the playoffs. They didn't like have a good record.
So that's our.
Anything else I can touch on?
Do you have any other hot takes?
Let's hear
I got
Michael's
some more
hot
on my
takes before we wrap this
Y'all
up.
gotta keep talking though. I gotta find my other ones.
So
Okay.
Okay, dude.
Well, let's talk about Julio Jones retiring.
my
That's
gosh.
true. Finally.
one of the greatest wide receivers to ever do it.
Yeah, definitely. Julio.
Did he win a Super Bowl?
Should have got that ring, 28-3.
Did he win one with the Patriots? I mean, no, the Bucks. Or was
I
that
don't-
too?
he wasn't on the team
That
yet.
was Antonio Brown.
No, well, he technically left before I thought, right?
Yeah, I mean Antonio Brown left the Bucks. But still got a ring to it.
Did he get a ring?
He did. He was on the 2020 Bucks team.
Oh yeah, Antonio Brown did.
Oh wow.
It was Le'Veon Bell versus Antonio Brown in
I
the
can't
Super Bowl.
believe AB got a ring. He's maybe the biggest diva the league has ever seen, and he got a ring. But
What if he'd ever?
anyways, I think we should wrap.
that's all the hot takes for. We didn't talk about Trey McBride. $76
Oh yeah,
million.
he deserves it. He's a young
Sure.
tight end.
Underrated, some might say.
Yeah. He's very, very underrated.
We gotta stop. We gotta stop.
We gotta keep selling.
Yep.
For what?
I gotta leave
Oh.
next year. We gotta wrap this up.
Oh.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
What else has been happening?
You're rolling
Um,
dice next.
Let's talk about the available free agents. Yeah,
Amari Cooper still on the board completely, which is
Russell Douglas.
Rasul
that's
Douglas, Von Miller's out there.
Von Miller's gone. He's
Von's
retiring.
He's retired. He doesn't want to play anymore.
And there's some talks of potentially going to the Ravens. I've
He's
heard.
not going. He's on, bro.
I honestly think he wants to try to get top 10 on the sack board, and he's right there.
What is he?
He needs one more 6 to 8 sack season, and he's like top 10. He's right there.
Oh, then yeah, probably.
We still have one more year on his deal. I don't know why he stayed around.
I mean, for all we know, we signed him to the Bills signed him to a very cheap deal as a. We have an. Okay.
Okay.
We have an. Are we good? Okay. We have a hot take from Mr. Aiden.
Today, I got a hot take. Patrick Mahomes is better than Tom Brady.
Whoa, switch it back. Switch it back right now.
What kind of hot? That's
That was
That's-
bad. That was bad.
that's a
hot take.
horrible hot take.
That's how you know you don't watch football.
One.
It's just
That's like
casual football.
that's a casual Chiefs fan, right
Yeah.
there. Like
Explain it then if that's a bad take.
All right, first of
Okay.
all, 7 Super Bowls.
Brady beat Mahomes in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
First
also,
of
can we talk-
all-
yo, hot take, man. Go back.
switch.
Please.
Explain why you think this.
Give us constructive
You know.
criticism on why Patrick Mahomes is better
Just
than
like-
Tom Brady.
just Patrick Mahomes. The aura he has, he's just better than Tom Brady. Tom Brady doesn't even play anymore.
How does he have aura after that last Super Bowl, though?
Yeah.
Well,
He looked lost
things
out there.
happen in life. You know, we can't do anything about it. It's just like,
Brittany Mahomes is your wife.
but it's Patrick Mahomes. Here, I got a fellow friend coming in.
I will say
to prove
this:
my
Mahomes
theory.
is better than Allen.
Get this kid off the set.
Okay.
Get this kid off
We
the
have.
set.
All right. Well,
All I'm
at
gonna
least
say
no.
is
we do
Brady
know
won
we
a
do
Super
know
Bowl
Mahomes is
with
better
a
than
different
Allen. That's a
team,
confirmed
with
fact.
two teams. He beat Mahomes head to head, and he doesn't
Twice.
have the worst performance in the Super Bowl as a quarterback. So
Dude, okay, here. Patrick Mahomes literally got beat so bad that he was seeing ghosts out there.
Sam Darnold.
He literally was not going to the Super Bowl.
Mahomes got carried to the Super Bowl 2 years in a row because of his defense.
Can we-
It wasn't that good.
The
last-
Mickey Mouse all year, bro. The blocked field goal.
That was just
The
in the
blocked field
regular
goal.
season.
The center couldn't snap the ball at the Raiders. The whole year, he's got carried by all these, just the dark magic, the dark energy.
The defense
I'm
carried
telling you.
them a lot too. I mean, the team's good coaching, good defense,
And Chris Jones.
and the
Mahomes
offense
is better
knows
than
how to
Allen.
do it.
Confirmed.
Oh, okay, buddy. All right.
Dude, Mahomes is definitely
As a
better than
career,
Allen.
sure. As a player,
Yes, even as a
As
player.
a leader, Josh
As a-
Allen. Josh Allen.
As
every
a
day of the
player,
week. As
it's
a leader,
100% Mahomes.
No.
Okay.
In
Dude.
what world?
AFC Championship game.
Again, as a career, yes, but as a player, I think Allen is catching. I think Allen's catching up to Mahomes because Mahomes the past 2 years, as a player,
he's been playing
has been
bad.
falling off.
He was
As a player, not career.
It could be,
As a player.
Based on
dude,
stats
it
last year,
doesn't
he was
matter. Mahomes will be better than Allen throughout his whole entire career.
Josh
We're
Allen
not
was
talking
better
about
this
career.
year.
We're talking about right now.
As
Okay.
a
Last
player,
season.
if we're talking about
Still,
player,
Mahomes is better than
Way
Allen.
better completion percentage last
people
year.
argue to this day that Peyton Manning's better than Brady. That
Whoa,
like,
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Alright,
I'm
yeah,
just saying that's just a
alright,
comparison.
alright,
That's a
alright.
comparison, right?
We're not on that type of level.
Right, but
No.
It's
that's
just Mahomes just has more success.
Who had
Mahomes
better
has way
season
more
last year?
success.
yeah, more
Who had-
success in the career, but as a player,
Allen looks
skill wise,
Allen looks
stat
better.
wise, technically
Josh
Allen
You
Allen
see,
is.
Allen is Mr. January
If
because he
Josh-
doesn't play in February. Name one time he played in February. Pro Bowl? No. Super Bowl? No. AFC Championship game? He's played, but that's in January. Let's check
Oh,
Mahomes.
okay.
He's played in a Pro Bowl. He's played a Super Bowl. He's won a Super Bowl.
Well, who cares about the Pro Bowl? He's opted out of the Pro Bowl like 10
Doesn't matter.
times.
He's still never played in
It
one.
doesn't matter.
None of the.
You shouldn't be proud to be in the Pro
Dude.
Bowl. That means you didn't make it.
Drake May made the Pro Bowl before Allen.
Drake May ran out the stadium also. Thought he scored a touchdown.
That's Mag Jones.
That was Mac
That was
Jones.
Mac Jones. That was Mac Jones. My bad. No ball knowledge, by the way. All right. I think we'll wrap up here because Nick has to go to class.
Yeah. Thank you guys for watching another episode of Triple SL. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.
See ya.